Hola, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa, and thank you for joining me for another episode in my mini series where I explore and show you my worlds and how I've put them together in my Sims game file. Last video, which was the first one in my series, I showcased Oasis Springs and I had mentioned how I took inspiration from Las Vegas. Well, this video I am going to be showcasing Willow Creek right here. Here we go. What I did before was showcase the community lots first, and then I showed you guys my households and their backstories or little descriptions and whatnot. Over here I have the little strip, which is kind of similar to Oasis Springs. See, their layout is similar, but anyways. So here I have Crawdad Quarter. Oh, also, I did want to mention, so Willow Creek, the reason why I chose New Orleans as my inspiration is, as you can see in the world description, it talks about like southern gentry and swamp dwellers and aristocratic farmers, which we don't really have much farmers here in Willow Creek in my game's file save, but that's okay. So I was looking around and looking at it and getting a taste for it, and it just screamed New Orleans. Plus, I've always wanted to be there, Plus, I've always wanted to go there, so why not just pretend while playing Sims? Over here we have Crawdad Quarter. So it's the heart of Willow Creek and all of the town's liveliness from parks to nightlife. Here I have a restaurant, a nightclub, some retail stores, and a library. We're gonna go ahead and start with the restaurant, which is Mardi Gras Eatery. Hey, say hi to Mardi Gras Eatery. I actually got this off the gallery, and it is by the user Emilia123123. The original build was by Bird, and that's Buuuuurd. So just in case you play the game and you're watching and you like this structure, this lot, then that's how you can find it, and it will be under restaurant. So here we go. Very, very jazzy vibes for sure. We have the performance area, and then you have your restaurant seats right here, and this I thought was awesome. This little window, I have served at many restaurants, and I saw this, and not many builds have them, but this was pretty nostalgic, even though it wasn't that long ago since I've been at a restaurant. Anyways, I decided to put the bar here because the bar wasn't there before. This was kind of filled with seats, so I just deleted some, and yeah, we have that because, you know, we could pretend that the bartender gets their food from the window over here, right? And then there's the kitchen for the cooks, and moving on, we have the upstairs, which is another little more cozier dining space. And then up here, this could even be for special events, who knows. And there we go, that is the Mardi Gras Eatery. Next is the Blue Velvet community lot. That came with the original base game, but I decided to go and look for a renovation refurbished Blue Velvet in the gallery because it did have that jazz club vibe already, so why not spruce it up? This community lot was actually created by RA Designs in the gallery, and you can find it under the nightclub category. Sexy vibes here. I love this right here, the little signs, the neon signs, and you just go in and immediately you get this vibe, right? You got the coat racks, you got the stereos everywhere, of course, the jazz area. I love it. Oh my gosh. And see, this is already in the game, or in the last, when the Blue Velvet was originally created, it had this little area here, so they kept it like that on the courtyard with all the hookah. Come on. That is lovely. Very, very great additions. And then we go upstairs. Look at this creator. It's just, the creator likes the hookah. I like adding that right there. And it just gives it more of like a chill, like jazzy vibe. And you're not only just kind of going there and sitting at the bar and being at the bar, you're also able to like do other things, right? So very cool. I'm excited to use, or I'm excited to visit this lot and just have my sim sit right here, have Angelina and Tag sit right here while looking out, and let's see if we can get a nice little view. Ooh. So that is the Blue Velvet renovated. Okay, here we have the New Orleans Stop and Shop, and I could not find it again in the gallery. So basically what I did was I plopped down all these community lots, and then I went on to move and do Windenburg, all the community lots there, but I had not written down the creators for all the lots here, so I had to go back and I actually spent some time researching the downloads, or what I had downloaded, the lots, and trying to find them over again, and I just couldn't find this one. I feel so bad because it'd be great to just give a shout out to the creator, you know, if they were to ever see this video, which is very unlikely, but you never know. Manifesting, Vanessa. So this is the Orleans Stop and Shop. I just kept the name because I know it's Willow Creek. Actually, you know what? We're going to change the name right there. So Willow Creek. Why not? We're here anyways. So this is the retail. Honestly, I don't really use or care for the retail lots too much because it's not like my Sims are buying the business. If anything, my Sims buy restaurants, not necessarily shops, but who knows what will happen for gameplay in the future. So here is just kind of, and it's a nice place to hang out. So there's this. We have here like a little kids shop and an arcade, and I guess we just have mannequins, which is whatever. I'm gonna keep it that way because it's nice. It's very architecturally amazing and it's pretty breathtaking. So here we go. That is just too cool. Yeah, I don't think you can get up here though, to be quite honest. No, I might even be missing some build items because I don't have all of the expansion packs and I do not have all of the game packs. So sometimes I'm missing out on certain build and even buy items, but I have everything I need right now. Okay, so that is the Willow Creek Stop and Shop. What is last in the strip? We have the New Orleans Library, people. We have a library with all the books on the culture and everything that a sim can find about Willow Creek. Prior to putting down this library, I actually had another one. It was like inspired by the Sydney Library in Australia, but even though the architecture, it was very nice, it was beautiful, it didn't fit, you know, it just did not fit on my strip. So okay, what's going on with these half walls here? Why is that? Okay, well, we're just gonna let that be. Anyway, so this is the New Orleans Library, Willow Creek Library. I don't know, I think I should check these before I start recording my videos. That's okay. All right, so just, you know, there's just your library, very quaint, very it's a library. So I thought this was really nice. And ooh, look at all the posters here. So this library was actually created by a user by the name of Asterian MT. Asterian MH. And this lot was made in 2016, and it's still one of the most popular libraries when you type in New Orleans. So there we go. I had to have it. It just fit with the aesthetic, and I just love this. Like the balconies. Oh my gosh. Talk about just being in awe. I swear, some of these creators need to be doing this, like something in regards to architecture in real life. I don't know how that works, but coming from somebody that doesn't know, this is amazing. Okay, so next we are going to be going into this neighborhood right here, and this was actually, there was like a lot of household lots or residential lots that were kind of like trailer parks and whatnot, but I just ended up switching it to be kind of just like a cove in the inside, and I have some pretty cool community lots here. And my favorite community lot actually in Willow Creek is this one right here. It is called the Spirit Shops. Can you say magnificent like 1,000 times? That's a lot of times, but this build is worth it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Just, oh my gosh. So this was originally Magic Shop New Orleans in the gallery, and the creator is goes by the name of Higatashia Game, and it was created in 2019, so a couple years ago, or a year ago, because yeah. And look at this. Okay, these occult stores, just in real life, I'm in love with them. There's actually one very close to my home where I'm living right now, and to have one in the game too, like there's some items here that are debugged, and thank you to the creator. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Oh my gosh, we even have some orbs here. Oh, okay. Angelina, my sim right now, she is a weak bloodline witch. So anyways, we have the upstairs here. And so this is just the portion of the magic shop right here. A bunch of crystals. Oh, I love the dust spirits. These dust spirits, I have one in my home, and they're from, if you've ever seen the movie Spirited Away, the little dust spirits that Shitaru? Sorry if I'm saying the name wrong. I literally just watched it the other day. Anyways, so she finds them in like the laundry room of the bathhouse that she's in. Anyways, so yeah, this is perfect. What is this actually? Okay, is this, see, this is debug. See, nothing can be cloned. Okay, sorry, is this a live pink whale? Whoa. Oh, what? Okay, this is just what? Dead space squid. Wow. Okay, guys, this is amazing. I'm so okay. So before I spend like way too much time over here, I'm still going over there. It's like my mouse wants to go. My screen, it's taking me. Okay, so then we have the cafe. And this is the other one. So the other area, and then the upstairs, which is where people are dining and eat. And then, yeah, it's just kind of generic. Moving on to the next building, we have a veterinarian place. So, wow, if someone was to actually, a sim was to actually buy this lot, or if I was, because, yeah, I control them. I could do like a lot of things with this. Probably make some good money. I would just need a vet in the family. I've never actually played a veterinarian sim, so that'd be interesting. So then over here we have the bar / restaurant. I actually put this bar here myself because I can't make it into a restaurant, and there was no bar. I just wanted them to have one because it's New Orleans and some people vacation here, right? So then we have the restaurant portion up here. I don't really know how that's gonna work. And then we have just like a room. So I guess if you want to sim is too tired and you just kind of want to spend a lot of time here, they can go sleep. You have everything, honestly. You could just like vacation here for like a couple days. Okay, so yeah, just one more time admiring the outside. And once again, this is the Magic Shop New Orleans by Higatashi or Higatashi Game. Higatashi. Okay, you know what? It's gonna be there. You're gonna see the name. All right, moving on. So next, I'm gonna show you the Willow Creek Spa, which I did have a spa, or like another one in that space, but it just, the structure of it, I wanted to change it to fit more with the aesthetic of the rest of the world. So here we go, the Willow Creek Spa. Okay, so this is how the outside looks like. Same, like I said, it fits with the aesthetic. So you just go in. We'll go to this. Before actually, so the Willow Creek Spa. So the Willow Creek Spa is by Ninan, and the original is by Ingrid Ingersoll. And if you look it up in the gallery, it's actually under New Orleans Spa. So we're gonna just go inside, and of course we have a little pool there and the bar, like a checkout thing or check-in, front desk. If only we could have actual like employees like be at the front desk. That would make it so realistic. Anyway, and then we have like a kids room, so that's there for kids to kind of be at. Then we have this little sauna area, another bar area. This kind of looks like a private like VIP. This is kind of cool. Imagine just the bar there, and then your kids can play, and you can also go in the sauna. Okay, and then we have the little mini gym. I don't know. Oh, basketball. I didn't even notice that basketball here. Basketball night, because I wanted to change this room up myself, but I just will leave it the way it is. And then the upstairs, of course, with the massage tables too, so you can have like a little couples massage. And then here we have like the hand and foot massage chairs, and then the yoga room. So that is it for the Willow Creek Spa. Just fits so nice with, it just fits so nice, like just walking down this street. Look at how this street looks. Do you feel it? Do you feel like you're here? Can I just like jump in the game? Okay, so this is the next lot I'm going to be showing you guys. Okay, this beauty right here is my florist shop. Well, not mine, but the florist shop, and it's actually created by original is made by Tap That A, and this reno is by Nikki Azalea. I found this under Nikki Azalea in the retail category of the gallery, and it was under New Orleans florist shop. So look at this beautiful, just wow. At least I'm not saying cool like 10 times like I did in the other video. Watching back, I just, no. Who knows? You know what? I get these words and then I just stick to them, so bear with me, okay? This is actually something that I can see myself getting my sim to buy if they became like florists, and I've owned a flower shop before, so this just outbeats that one. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Wow. The time that someone just has, or the time that somebody takes to put into this is beautiful. You can just live here. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is what I'm gonna have my eye on for one of my sims one day. I'm telling you, this is beautiful. Wow. Oh my gosh. Do you see that? It kind of gives me like Hunchback of Notre Dame vibes. I don't know about you. So yeah, there's the flower shop. Very, very nifty, I must say. Oh my gosh, you see these stairs? That reminds me of just like a New York apartment. That's awesome. Actually, I did have a friend, or I do have friends that live in Toronto, and they have a stairwell that looks like this. So that, oh, these stairs actually scare me though. Like, you should have seen me going up those stairs. Some days I just, no. Okay, so this is Willow's Cafe, and yes, the aesthetic is not exactly how the rest of this little neighborhood looks, but that's okay, because what we're going to do is this is going to be owned, and the owner transformed it and kind of like refurbished it, because the owner of Willow's Cafe is a young woman, and she inherited this cafe from her parents, and she decided to change things up to look more modern, but you know, people still go here, and obviously it upset her parents at first that she was renovating, but you know, it's her business now. And this Willow, we're gonna say Willow's Cafe, you know, she still gets business, and it's not totally clashing, right? So this cafe, I was able to crop this, and the creator is Colds24. So if you just look up cafe in the gallery, and actually the title of the coffee shop is Coffee Shop Cafe, so that's what it is under the gallery. And very nice detail. Like I said, doesn't match my aesthetic, but it's just so beautiful that I had to do it, you know. We had to do it. Kind of gives me like Asian-y vibes, but still it has like the plants all over the place, and it's at the corner of the neighborhood too, so it just gives it more like, hey, I'm at the corner standing out. So it doesn't clash too much. All right, you are looking at June and Ray's comfort class. I did find this restaurant, and originally it's called New Orleans Restaurant, and it's by Milan Monroe 23. I changed it to June and Ray's comfort class because you're about to see why. So it's comfort food, some seafood that we have going on here. You know, like your fried chicken. You have like your I don't really eat seafood, so you have your shrimp. No, so you have seafood, you have your fried chicken, mashed potatoes, gravy, all that kind of stuff, your good steak. And it's like comfort food, but with elegance. You're eating it very classy. So here's this. It's very nice, got some nice pretty vibes, I would say. And it is owned by a husband and wife duo, and obviously like the husband and wife bought this building out. So the building they kept the same. It's just like the inside is a little different because, yeah, you know, like younger people are starting to buy out these businesses and are changing kind of the ways of it. So we'll see how Willow Creek ends up like keeping up, to be honest. So yeah, there we go. There's a little restaurant with a beautiful view. I know that when I take my Sims here, we will be dining on the balcony because just look at that. Balcony views right there. Oh, balcony views. Look at that. Oh, okay. We're falling down. All right, I'm getting dizzy. Okay, so that was the June and Ray's Comfort Class Restaurant. Okay, we are halfway there. I have 1, 2, 3 more community lots to show you before I quickly go over the families. Actually 4 right here. So 4 more community lots to go through, and this is the next neighborhood, Courtyard Lane. So I know that before in my other video I said I was going to match the homes with the description of the restaurants, the description of the neighborhoods, but for Willow Creek we're changing it up a little just because I do have Sims that were originally in this neighborhood and they didn't really fit, oh, her body, didn't really fit the description that the neighborhood had. So anyway, so this is a neighborhood that the residents of Willow Creek are more familiar with themselves. Not many tourists go down these areas, but they can, but not many do, just because these are kinds of like the community lots here are more so like the hidden gems and are more meant for the locals. So we have the Jazz Club over here, and actually the Jazz Club is this community lot is built by Stereotheram 91, and you can find it under the lounge category in the gallery. So you walk in, and this is another sexy lot right here. Like, oh my god, imagine being on stage there just watching someone perform. Beautiful. You have the bar, and then of course you have the dance floor area, kind of, because there's a lot of chairs and seats, and then you have like the more intimate spaces here. I love that. Oh, and then it's like a balcony view. You're kidding me right now. And then the washrooms, and then there's door here. I'm not exactly sure what this little thingy is. I guess it's just like more of a private like powder room. Maybe we can make it into a powder room. Oh, it's the doors that lead to the bathroom? Yes, it is. Okay, but look at that. Oh, if they didn't have the lines, just imagine like sitting there. Hi. Good job on set there, on your set. All right. Anyway, is there another? Yes, but it is empty. I guess we'll just leave it like that. And that was the Jazz Club. And like I said, this is more of a locals hangout, and like the local musicians come here and they have like part-time study, like freelance work that they do at this jazz club in particular. All right, so next I will be showing you this beautiful lot right here. Here is the church. All right, guys, we are making our way to St. Plum Bob Church, and the church kept the name. The creator is Cinderella Mouse. What a lovely name. So we're going to show you this creator's beautiful build right here. I decided to put a church in my world. Well, I decided to put a church in Willow Creek because Willow Creek, I don't know, I thought that it just gave off that vibe, and the residents here are pretty spiritual, and this isn't like your regular type of church. Like, this church allows all religions, and this house over here, these two actually, like, their father was partners with the church and was like very avid, and now they just like live beside it, and they kind of like take care of the funds, the funds. So anyways, that is a story for another time. We walk in, and we're gonna put the walls up because we're gonna make it seem like we're walking in here. Like, look at this. Wow. Oh my gosh. And you can even, there's a wedding arch, so if anything, we can get our Sims married here. And the pews, look at the pews. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna walk into here. Is this where I say my confession? Okay, and then you have the office, the church office. I need to get better at controlling this camera. Oh wait, is that the confession? No, that is the holy water, or you can say whatever you want. Holy water, you can make it magic water, anything, because we don't discriminate in our game. And then there's just like kind of this area. Yes, the upstairs, of course, just the detail, I am telling you. Oh wow, I really want that rock over there with the crystal. Okay, so yeah, that is St. Plum Bob Church right over the bridge. You can get to it. Okay, moving on. I'm going to be showing you the households that live in this neighborhood because it just gives you a better, like, from what I just showed you, it all fits together. So this is the crime family, and I know that her body is off on here. I use some custom content and mods, and I'm not like the best dealing with broken ones. So I mean, if you can help a girl out, like help me with these broken mods sometimes, then feel free to message me. Anyway, so this is my crime family. So Jesua is the father. Lucinda Vidal is the mother. Then we have Sky and Junior. So Jesua is one of the most feared men in Willow Creek. Whether it is for I don't know if I can say that word. Whether it is for that, money, or weapons, Jesua knows where to keep the supply running. Typo. Of course, he tries to lay low on the police radar by owning a small home and having a beautiful family by his side. But really, this guy, he is violent. I have the extreme violent mod. Extreme violence, sorry. And no, he does not F around. Like, he is brutal. And even the way he talks to his wife sometimes, it's disgusting. But like, he treats his children like they're angels, and they love their father. But I'm telling you right now that he is very feared. And if you can see here, their house, there's like the main house, and then there's like a little area right here. That is his shed. That is where he does a lot of his private work, but it just looks like such a beautiful, friendly house, right? You would have never guessed. But yeah, that's my crime family right there. Then we have over here, actually, this is interesting. So we have Sueller. So Abby Sueller just moved to the neighborhood. She is an undercover to find out where all the crime in Willow Creek is spewing from. So where it's all starting and who is the mastermind behind it. Now, her chief has his eye on Jesua. So she was placed at a home near his house. Now, if she can crack him down, then she will earn recognition for being a hardworking officer. Please don't mind the typos here. So yeah, Abby is like undercover right now, and she's not from Willow Creek. She is from like another world, but she took this case and she wants to just prove that she, as a woman, can do this and she can crack this down on her own. But it can be dangerous. You know who she's dealing with here. So that is the background to Abby Kuhler, or Abby Brown, sorry. So this is the thing. Kuhler is actually like her like actual name, but Brown is what she's going by. So interesting. We'll see how that plays out. If when I make it play out like that. And then next we have Tessa. So oh my gosh. So if you watched my last video, I had showcased Serene and her family, and how Serene was actually a young widow and she got married like very young to a man twice her age, and she had 2 children. Well, these are her children, America and Courtney, both children of Serene and the late Raphael Tessa. Their father was a bigwig at the Willow Creek Church. He also did own restaurant chains. And then, yeah, he owned several companies, and he left his children well off with money, while their young mother decided to start a new life. They miss their dear father, but they despise their mother. Like, they despise, like, with a strong hatred. They just think that, I don't know, like, her mother, they were close in age, like I said, she had them very young, and they just don't like how she kind of just ran off and like started a new family. But it doesn't matter, because these two, they have money, they were left well off and taken care of, so they just continue to do their independent things. Courtney is a critic. He knows all like the latest events going on. He goes to the restaurants and he critiques, you know, everything and everybody in town. So people love him and people hate him. They walk on eggshells around Courtney, and Courtney tells it how it is. He is one feisty man. And then America is, you know, she was left well off, but she does want to be an aspiring actress, and she does perform at the jazz club sometimes, so it's very convenient that they live across the street from the jazz club. She also sings at the church. She's just a performer. So there we have it for that neighborhood right there. Alright guys, I'm actually going to take a break, and I'm going to come back to film the rest of the neighborhoods tomorrow, because it is getting late. It is past midnight and I need to get some sleep because I have a 3.5-year-old to take care of in the morning. Okay, I'll be back after the break. Alright, I'm back. It is a new day. You're not able to tell, but I told you, so now you know. Okay, I have 2 more neighborhoods to show off and 2 more community lots. So let's get started. Okay, this is the thing here. I also do not have the user for this wedding barn over here. I just kind of plopped this down, and I did this probably like many months ago, but I'm deciding to keep it because I think it's a very beautiful place to go and get married with your sim. I'm pretty sure, if anything, you can just go into the gallery and type in wedding barn and it will be under the lounge category right there, and that's how it looks. I've gotten 2 sims married. No, yes, I believe 2 sims married here because it's very lovely, very beautiful, and everything is functional. Wow. I did end up putting this countertop, which don't know if it's dirty or that's the way it looks. I'm not too sure, but basically I put this countertop here so that you can place like a wedding cake, because there wasn't anything there in regards to a wedding cake, and then, or a countertop. And then you have the seats. I have some pretty nice pictures of my guests sitting here, and then here you have some more like tables and the wedding gifts, a bar, piano. So this I just decided to keep here because I liked it and I wanted to keep it in my world. And I do have the 3 families here. This is Pendula View. This historical section of Willow Creek, the garden community, boasts large mansions and the cachet that comes with living in them. So I did follow the theme of this neighborhood with my sims, so like more upscale. I didn't change the residential lots. I just kept them the same because I thought they had that like New Orleans vibe to it, right? Just kind of like old money, old school vibe. So my three families at Pendula View consist of Eggleston family, Klaus family, and Howe family. So first I'm going to be showing you the Eggleston family. So we have Alice, Mark, Maddie, Zane, and Monarch. Alice and Mark are those hippie, free-spirited parents. Honestly, I am 28 years old and apparently I don't know how to spell. Free-spirited parents that let their children get away with anything because they say it is good for the soul. Their home is free of bad juju, but if anyone needs the help, their countless years of hoodoo practice can help anybody out. So basically this family, you'll be seeing them hang around the spiritual shop a lot, especially Alice. Mark as well, like I said, they're just hippie, down to earth, and that's their lives. Like there's nothing really too dramatic with them, except for the whole like hoodoo practice part, but otherwise they try to live their lives very peaceful and drama free. But if they needed to get their hands dirty, they would. And you kind of just see them chilling around and basically enjoying nature. That's what you'll be expecting out of Alice and Mark. And if you see them like around the community lots and whatnot, they just have this very awesome vibe to them. People just like love coming up to them and they can make anybody feel welcome. All right, and next is the Klaus family, which consists of Marco Klaus, his wife Mercedes, and Mercedes' daughter Sylvia Alford, who she's had with another man, and Santana. And Santana is Marco and Mercedes' daughter. So Marco Klaus grew up privileged, and he always followed by his parents' rules. Rarely would he ever rebel. Until his father was arrested for tax evasions, thus leaving Klaus with the money that was put away for safekeeping. Marco never wanted nor wants any part in criminal life. Thus, he went to school and became a chef. He then met young mother Mercedes while attending school, and they both fell in love. Mercedes, on the other hand, grew up rather rebellious, but she did always have dreams of settling, and especially since she did have a young child, it just made her work towards being able to provide, and thus she manifested Marco over there. So they're a pretty nice family, and like I said, Marco grew up privileged, so he was able to still have that roof over his head no matter what his father did, and he was able to show that life to Mercedes without like all the criminal stuff that was going on beneath the surface. And then their neighbors are the Howies. So the Howies is, here we have Cameron, Tara, and their children, Ryan and Francisco. So Cameron and Tara are a young couple whom were set up by their parents. So they obviously both come from money. Rumors of underground dealing surround this couple because there are speculations that Cameron does not necessarily find women, let alone his wife, let alone women, attractive, unless him goggling his gardener all day means something else. Yeah. So there's something a little bit secretive going on with Cameron over here. Not sure what. See how that plays out. And that's this little couple here. They do have their children, but like I said, word around town is that Cameron doesn't even want to be married to Tara, and considering that their marriage was a setup, that kind of adds on to the speculation right there, adds on to the truth. So that's that neighborhood, just a bunch of Richies, but some interesting characters. Moving on to Sage Estates, Willow Creek's most desirable area. Sage Estates features large sprawling estates, lush landscape, and the best high society has to offer. Oh, a typo, and the best high society has to offer. Oh, so has anybody ever noticed that in their game? I literally just noticed that Sims Sims. Okay, so I'm going to start off. There's only 2 lots in this neighborhood, so that will be the ending right here. I have 1 community lot and 1 family, and I'm going to go ahead and show you my Grand Hotel Vienna lot. So here is the Grand Hotel Vienna. The entrance is beautiful. Okay, so we go in here and we have the space at the front. The lights are a great touch, and this actually is a build that is created by Shine Halleck 1603 in the gallery, and you can find it under generic lot type. So we have the pool and little like deck sort of thing. And then the bar area. I love this type of bar. It is so awesome. Like, it's so cool. I can just like imagine like the names of like Stella Artois, Alexander Keithsall right here. And then the piano. So yeah, that's just like the dining area. And then we're gonna go upstairs. Oh, such cool detail. I like this. Like your brochures that you get when you're staying at hotels with like travel deals or just like deals at restaurants. And so we have this floor. It's kind of like the boardroom meeting, or like a boardroom meeting, computer room, hot tub. And then moving on here, there's a sauna and like a spa, and then the yoga room. We go upstairs and we get into the rooms. So we have, let's start with this one. This room right here, this area, bathroom, bedroom. You know, your typical hotel dealings. And then there's this suite right here. It's a bit bigger because it does have like the living area. And then I would say that this is the guest bar, or the upstairs VIP bar, more personal, private, and yeah, just a hotel for the Sims to stay at and spend their time at. Okay, we will be coming to the last family, and you know what, guys, I missed New Magnolia Blossom Park, so that is the last one. Okay, sorry about that. So the founding family here at the Sage Estates. So we're going to open this up, and I'm going to introduce you to each family member. There's Mustafa Barrios, Akira Barrios, Kyle, Micah, Monroe, Mama, and Papa. Okay, so the Barrios are a well-known name in Willow Creek. Akira's ancestors were once workers in the old hotel, Willow Creek, until the riot took place and workers were paid unfairly. Thus, that's why they rioted, right? So the Barrios name became famous and took over the hotel. Homage is always paid to what we now call the founding family. So basically, the Sim here that comes from like the founding family is Akira. So right here, beautiful Sim. She is the like the great granddaughter product, and they live in this beautiful home. Their children are very polite, not very spoiled. I mean, obviously, being from a founding family, there is definitely old money there, but their kids are super sweet and genuine. And this family is just a perfect family to have like as ambassadors of Willow Creek. And then finally, we have Magnolia Blossom Park. Magnolia Blossom Park, it came with the base game, so it was already built. What I did was actually just go into the gallery and typed in New Magnolia Blossom Park, and you'll just find it there under, obviously, park lot type. And it's a nice little visiting area. The creator just added like a few more little things and activities that your sim can do at the park because there wasn't that much, and even a wedding area right here. So I like that Willow Creek has a lot of options for Sims to get married at. I don't know if I'll be using a wedding venue too soon, because I'm not sure how my Let's Play Sims, Angelina and Tag, what's going to happen with them, because Tag has been doing some naughty stuff, okay? Alright guys, well, I want to thank you so much for sitting through this and letting me give you a tour of my Sims world, Willow Creek, which, like I've said before, is meant to resemble or takes inspiration from New Orleans. Next, I'm going to be making a video that showcases my Sims world, Windenburg. So right here, I'm almost done. I still have a few more lots to take care of and a few more families to fix up, but this is the neighborhood that I'm going to be showcasing next. I know I skipped over 2, but I just was really excited to start with Windenburg, and Windenburg is actually going to be like I'm taking inspiration from like European style, that kind of style. So yeah, European. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, thank you so much and have a great rest of your day, night, or morning. Bye guys.